Hi, I'm Kayla. For my integrative social problem project, I wanted to do something that I was really interested in and possibly was going to pursue in my social work career after college. And so I'm really passionate about helping people with addictions like drug and alcohol abuse. So I narrowed my focus down to parents who are substance abusers and those who neglect their children. Children and teens who have parents who suffer from addictions with drug and alcohol go through a lot of pain and troubling times during their childhood, and they're often neglected and maltreated. So after deciding how I wanted to help children and their parents, the outcome of my project was basically like a database of all the available places that somebody could go and use in order to find the right kind of help for their family members. The main idea for my project is to make it aware that the resources are available to those who are in need. Kids, especially young children, should always feel okay to be able to talk to any of the adults around them, whether it be a teacher, a principal, a school nurse, counselor, or even a social worker if they are working with one. They should always feel comfortable talking to at least one person in their life. Children are affected by everything around them, so if they are growing up in a home where they feel unsafe, or if something is happening to them, like any kind of abuse, whether it be emotional, sexual, or physical abuse, they need to be reassured that it's okay to ask for help because there is help out there. Most kids kind of shut down and become very isolated if something's happening at home that they don't want to talk about, so they should always be reassured over and over again that it's always okay to talk about the problems that they're having at home. So I was able to find many programs and clinics and agencies in the Central Ohio area that aid to children and their substance abusive parents. I think the awareness should be out there more, clearly to kids who are feeling unsafe at home or in any other situation, like feeling abandoned at home because they're being maltreated. As I said, kids are affected by everything around them, and they're the future, so what they do and what happens to them is going to affect us at some point. So it's important to reach out to those children in need. As social workers, many of us will be working with children on a daily basis, and it's important to know the signs of child abuse and neglect. For my project, I learned that there are many more agencies than I ever could have imagined in the area, like in Columbus area alone. Almost every community around Columbus has some sort of program to help children out, and then even more drug and alcohol counseling agencies to help adults. I think being able to bring awareness to every community through meetings and assemblies within the schools is the best way to get the message across that there's help there's help available wherever it is needed. Sorry. So that's my project. Thanks for listening, and I hope that everyone who decides to work with children in their social work careers can make a really big difference in their lives. Thanks.